It's fun. It's just there's so many people playing that like every game's. I mean, it's a good problem to have. Like every game's different. It's like one will be close, and then one will be a steamroll because it's the people who've been playing all week.
Yeah.
There was
Or
someone
somehow
at
you'll
the
get
end
a
of a
full
game.
squad.
Yeah, there was someone at the end of a game that was just like he pinged someone in the chat and was like, "Dude, have you gone outside since last Friday?"
We were playing Conquest and someone was like, we're capturing points, right? Like all like question mark, exclamation marks, full caps. And someone goes, wait, this isn't team deathmatch?
You're telling me this isn't escalation? And it's like the same game mode.
Yeah.
I have seen some pretty great names, which you since it's crossplay, you have both PlayStation and PC like pulled in with all the Xbox players.
Yeah.
And there was a guy on my team for a match, and his name was Girth Brooks. And it was just like at one point he's in the chat and he's like, come on, we need to push B, like someone throw smoke over there, and someone is just like, yes, Captain Girth, we're on it. It's like, don't say it like that, like,
Right.
please.
God.
But it reminds me of like the Battlefield 3 days, like seeing everybody like run up with the tank mines and just slam them with the sledgehammer, or
Yeah.
flying the drones like with people on top of them across the map. And I was just like, I miss this. Like, it's serious because it's Battlefield, but it's just so chaotic that it's like you're in the middle of a firefight and there's just a guy floating above you on top of a drone, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're the reason we're losing, but at the same time you're like, well, it is kind of funny.
It is entertaining. Like there's just little spots you can find and you're like, ooh, I can do this. And you pursue it.
At least DICE was like, you know what? They'll have fun with this. I'm happy they haven't patched anything.
It was so nice to return after 2046 or whatever it was called. That was terrible in my opinion, but now it's just like a fun whole thing again.
Yeah. No purple camos, no.
Yeah.
Like, that guy's wearing a Halloween costume, and it's just like sick. Just got killed by the guy in a skeleton suit. Like,
right? Not everyone has to be Fortnite or Call of Duty here.
Right? Call of Duty. I got killed by a Ninja Turtle like 2 weeks ago.
That's my favorite skin right now.
Yeah. It's insane.
It was so awesome when they had that mod too, because you could like turn into them and then you were just sprinting around the battlefield, like just whacking dudes with your stick, insta killing them.
It's crazy.
All right, we'll let our ad finish up here on Twitch, and then we shall get started.
Cool.
How do you guys like doing Twitch?
We like it. Yeah, we've had it since almost the beginning, right? It didn't take us too long to get on.
I think it took us like a month or two to get it functional.
Yeah.
We tried to stream like the second or third week. We kind of took the reins of things, and that was a disaster.
It was a little
it was just like we didn't know what we were doing. It just was.
It fell off the tracks as quickly as it went on. It was just like, all right, we'll try next week.
But that was still when I was at my parents', so like my connection was horrible, and I would drop out for half an episode and reappear midway through, and they'd be talking about something completely different. Just like, well, I missed out on all of the good talk.
Yeah.
I mean, not that there was anything good to talk about, but
the team was bad. Yeah, the team was bad.
That was probably the toughest way to just get thrown into this job. Like in the middle of March, I think is when I started. So it's like,
okay. That's
well, we suck and we suck again and we suck again, and nothing's changed because Cronin doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then the off season, I was like, all right, we're gonna have a lot of stuff. Pat Verbeek's in it. He's like, we're going full bore, and then we did nothing.
Right.
Just traded our most iconic player.
Did that thing.
They're like, here we go.
Goodness.
I do like the lineup right now. It's been fun, but it was a little scary at first when we're like, finally, someone who can coach Zegras by Zegras.
Right. I was excited that he had Kreider to play with.
Yeah, it's like best buddy, and then
Yeah.
like his idol coach, and I'm like, this is a recipe for success right here. And then he's like, nope.
Yep,
Someone's trying to tell me that
later.
they're like, oh, I saw on the social medias that Quenneville called every player and Z missed his call and never called him back. And I was like,
What?
That's pretty interesting play in there. I don't know about that. Like, where'd you see that? Oh, I saw it on social media. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna quote that.
Right.
All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's get it rolling.
Man, I feel like we keep that in. That's a good discussion to start.
Definitely something to mull around about.
Yeah.
Did Zegras get traded because you didn't call Quenneville?
The biggest question of the show.
Big time Quenneville.
It's gonna extrapolate the post on Instagram tomorrow. It's just gonna be a bunch of phone emojis.
Yeah.
I know I asked already, but what episode is this? 139?
139, yes.
139. Great place to start.
Yes. 139 episodes in.
Just started.
It is the Chris and Jake show tonight, but we have a guest. We have Kyle from Locked On Ducks here.
Yes,
And
welcome, Kyle.
Lou may be making a surprise appearance, he said.
He might. Yeah, he might. But yeah, Kyle, Locked On Ducks, you're killing it over there.
Thank you.
Yeah. How's everything going so far? At least this season, or maybe the off season plus the regular season so far?
It's been good. Just kind of adjusting to being back to the 5 days a week and grad school at the same time. So it's been a little weird with timing and everything. But to finally have a Ducks team that's worth talking about has been very helpful. And things are electric out here right now. And I thoroughly enjoy what I've been seeing on the ice. I mean, last night was tough, but it wasn't a disaster.
Yeah.
It could have been really a lot worse.
Yeah. It really wasn't a disaster. Surprisingly, I was surprised with how well they played, or how long they stayed in the fight, I guess.
Yeah. And Carolina was just like a swarm of bees like that. They were legitimately a hurricane last night because they could not breathe. It was wild.
We'll talk about the Ducks and Kings in a second. We can go back to the crazy. Well, last week we only had one game to talk about. It was the Kraken game, which was a dud.
We're like, let's not extrapolate any further than game one. Like, yeah, they didn't play great, but hey, it's fixable. And then Saturday happened. We're like,
we got Duck Sharks, and it was our first Peter Mrazek experience.
Yes.
And that was different. That was the first time in a long time that I was actually scared every time the Sharks entered the Ducks zone. Like, it's been a long time. We've been really good in goal lately, with Gibson, Dostal. It goes way back. Like, we've been pretty solid. That was the first time where I'm like, oh my God, like this might go in. Like, it's 1-on-4, but you never know. Like,
well, I mean, 2 of the goals that were scored were literally a 1-on-4, so it was a little tough.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Ducks at least won. They got the win, 7-6 in overtime. Seneca scored his second goal in as many games. Cutter and Kreider both had 2 goals. Killorn scored, which was nice. And we had the Leo OT game-winning goal, which was beautiful. Just a snipe.
Yes. It's good to see him shooting the puck finally.
Yeah, and that's been kind of his thing lately. That's like his signature shot or move or goal, if you want to call it, where he crosses the blue line and he makes that split decision to take a shot, and it's just a snipe right into the net. Like, it doesn't hit a post. It doesn't hit the goalie. It goes straight in. It's beautiful. It's a great shot.
It certainly made up for the hour plus of anguish that was everything that led up to that. But
right.
Of course, I was like, with a minute 40 left, I was like, I've suffered enough through this. I think I'm just gonna mute it.
Mm-hmm.
And I muted it, had it on my second monitor, and I went back to playing whatever I was playing, and then I saw they tied it, and I was just like, okay, do I make the decision to move it back to the main screen and keep it muted. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go get something to drink. And then I came back and I sat down and Leo scored. And I'm like, well, I kept it on the right screen. So
Nice.
We were at Golden Road to go watch the game, and then because my buddy works there, and we're like, wait, they don't have smart TVs and everything's Victory Plus now, and I don't think we're gonna be able to watch it. So he brought his tablet, I brought my iPad, and we have it like on the table, like facing different directions so everyone can watch. And it was so stressful because it's like this tiny little thing, and I just keep seeing like the goal thing light up the screen. I'm like, my goodness, trying to pay attention. So I literally had to go back and like rewatch the highlights just so I could see like what happened in that game. But when it hit 6-4, I was like, well, this is over. Like,
I was actually pissed off. Like when they went up 6-4, I was like, what the hell are we doing? Like, why is this happening? We should not be. I mean, no offense to the Sharks, but the Ducks, with what we're expecting out of them,
they shouldn't have struggled that much.
No, and where we feel like they should be in their rebuild, coming out of the rebuild, they should not be giving up 6 goals to the San Jose Sharks right now. Not in 2025, at least.
No, absolutely not.
The thing that upset me was, I think on the Klingberg goal, he was looking around one of his own players to the right, and Klingberg was shooting from his left, essentially, and then looked at the defenseman like, why were you in the way? And it was like, brother, you were looking the opposite direction. Like, why are you trying to blame this on the defenseman? Like, I don't remember if it was Hazy or it had to have been, because he's, he is the resident goalie expert.
Right.
But he was like, yeah, I don't know why he's looking back at, whoever it was. I want to say it was Trouba or Gudis on the ice. Because they're like, he wasn't really in the way.
Yeah.
Like, Klingberg's releasing that from a right-handed shot. Just like, I think it was that one. And then probably the same point when the Ferraro goal went in. Or it was just like, well, it's like, okay. Like, that happened.
Right.
It's tough when the Revo goal ends up being one of the top goals of the week.
Yeah.
On the NHL socials. I was like, what?
Right.
This is what makes it.
He only scores on the Ducks, I feel like. I feel like he's got like 10 total goals.
They said of his like 50 career points, a good like 10 or 15 of them are against the Ducks.
Yeah, that's insane.
Which is not a incredible stat to hold.
Especially if you think that he hasn't been in the Pacific. Well, no, he was with Vegas.
Yeah, but he wasn't with Vegas very long.
Yeah, and he was with Toronto a lot.
Oh, wasn't he with was he with Edmonton?
He was St. Louis, he was Vegas, he was a Penguin for a while.
Penguin.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so he's St. Louis too.
Oh, we have Mr. Lou here. I gotta add Lou to the screen.
Oh, he's here, huh?
I mix up Kane and Reeves a bunch because they're both equally skilled.
Yeah.
Let me fit you in real fast, Lou. We're gonna do this on the fly.
Here he comes.
Doing it on the fly. If you're listening to this episode and you can't see what's going on, I apologize, but we're all trying to fit on a screen here with squares.
Yes.
Lou's little square is going to be off center, so I apologize, but we got him
good.
in.
That's good.
There he is.
There he is.
And his screen
what a spot to freeze.
Right? Just doing like the Pope wave. In that game, this is from Alexis Downey. Beckett Seneca is the third player in Anaheim Ducks history to score a goal in each of his first 2 career games. And then Zach Kavanaugh followed that up with the other 2 Ducks with goals in each of their first 2 games were Max Comtois and Alex Grant.
Oh my goodness.
Apparently Grant did it in the 2013-2014 season, and he only played in those 2 games that season, and then he played 5 more with the Arizona Coyotes in 2015-16 and had 0 points.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Setting the bar high.
Right.
Speaking of Grant, how's Derek Grant these days? I think about him often.
He's won like 2 championships in Germany because he's
No,
on
Switzerland.
or Switzerland. That's what it was.
Yeah, he's on the Swiss team I like, the Zurich Lions, and he's won like back-to-back.
Nice.
I think he's won back-to-back league trophies, like the National League, and then I think he also won 2 like Champions Hockey League trophies. So he's just winning like all the trophies in Europe as we speak.
Bring him back. 4th stint.
Right.
Set a record.
Yeah. So I was talking about him with someone the other day, and we were talking about when it was like Wagner and Derek Grant holding down the Ducks when like Getzlaf was hurt, Perry was hurt, Kessler was hurt, Eves was hurt. Like the entire top players were like not existent. It was just Wagner and Grant holding them down, and then they're like, "All right, Wags, you're off to Boston or the Islanders. Get out of here."
Yeah.
We want Chimera, who's like 50 years old.
Right.
He had 2 points in like his entire like career.
Yeah.
I remember when Grant got traded the first time when they sent him to Philly, all the Flyers fans were like, "Is this guy any good?" Like, I mean, he has like 20 points on like our bad team, and he like scored a nice goal where he like kicked it like skate to stick, and they're like, "Oh man, this guy might be for real." And then he had 0 points the rest of the year.
There he is.
And then he came back home, and then a third time.
We just could not. We could not get rid of him for the longest time. It's just crazy.
Love hate.
That Sharks Ducks game. We have some more stats here. It was a wild game. You know, it ended 7-6. So there's going to be some stuff going on. Derek Lee posted that the Ducks had 7 players with multi-point games. 4 of them, McTavish, Carlson, Gauthier, and Seneca, being under the age of 22. So that's nice to hear. And this is from Derek Lee per NHL PR. Leo Carlson scored his 6th career game-winning goal, and that is the most by a Ducks player age 20 or younger, ahead of Mason McTavish, who has 5. Who had 5.
Wow.
Yeah, big wow.
Taking off over here.
One last thing from this Sharks game. This is from our friend at Anaheim Ducks History. Please follow them on Twitter. That is a great account. You'll get some Ducks history at 9 p.m. Pacific every single night, as long as there's some Ducks history on that date. A lot of good stuff over there. They posted, this is a screenshot, looks like from Blue Sky. Justin Russo said, this is the Ducks Sharks game. Tonight was the 166th time in Anaheim Ducks history that they've allowed at least 6 goals in a game, but they won 7-6 in OT, marking just the 2nd time in team history they've won a game when allowing at least 6 goals. The only other time was March 21st back in 2004.
Oh my goodness.
That's nuts. I can't. That's 166 times.
And they've only won twice?
And they've
been around 32 years?
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like, okay, over a 30-plus year span.
Yeah.
You know, not too bad, but then at the same time, it's like
3 games a season.
It is triple digits, almost into 200. Like that's also not great.
That's insane, though. That's just
3 games a season. The Ducks are like, you know what? We don't need to be here.
Yeah. We'll figure this out every once in a while. We had we got our first win, and we were able to see the player of the game jacket that is now happening this season, and it's a Gordon Bombay jacket, which I thought was pretty cool. Alex, who got it the first time?
Killorn got it.
It was Killorn. Yeah.
Call them the War Dog.
The War Dog, yeah. So that's a thing that they're calling him.
Don't they call him Foghorn Leghorn or something?
I mean, they called him War Dog for that game, which is, I guess, a generous hockey way of calling him old.
Yeah, I guess.
He is a salty vet.
Yeah.
He'd be like a sergeant major in the Marine Corps at his age.
Right. And it's a cool jacket. I mean, it's literally the one. It looks like the one from the movie. That thing is gonna stink, dude.
I was just gonna say that it's gonna smell crazy by the end of the year.
Like, Yeah, at the end of it, they should make someone like make a fan, like you get the jersey off your back. You have someone win that.
Oh my gosh. Just bomb them with that.
I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed to do that. It might be like biohazard material.
It might be. Yeah.
They give it to like a fan that they just are so tired of by the end of the year. They're like, give it to that guy.
Right. I recognize this name. God. But very cool jacket that they're giving out now. I think last year was it like a helmet? Was it was it the fireman helmet?
Yeah,
or
that
no?
on like fire department helmet.
Yeah.
I think so. Because wasn't that like right when there's all the fires and then like the
Yeah.
truck rolled over and
Yeah.
That's right. So that's cool. So the home opener was next. That was the Tuesday after the Saturday Sharks game. Ducks were home against the Penguins. Kyle, you were there.
yes,
And
quite
you had
the
a
adventure.
lot of great videos on your Instagram story. If you're not following Locked On Ducks on Instagram, please go do that and follow on Twitter. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. I enjoy watching your stories a lot, especially when you're at the games. Like you got like all the goals.
Thank you. I think so. During the first goal of the game, the Kreider goal, the first one, I thought I was recording it because I was using my camera, like regular camera, and I thought I recorded, but apparently it slipped to the photo, so I was just holding the photo thing, and I just have like a picture of nothing. And I was like so stoked. I was like, oh, I got that, like crazy.
Yeah.
And then I look and it's like nothing. I was like, all I have was like a video, like a half picture of someone in the box.
Oh, that sucks.
That was terrible. But yeah, the rest I like. That's it's fun to get some good shots, and when it works out like that, it's nice to add to the story and stuff. But thanks, I appreciate it because it's like sometimes I feel like I completely miss it, but it's good to hear that people enjoy them.
I enjoy it. I do. Yeah. You had some good seats too, man.
Yeah, we did like a group thing with my beer league team. It's Guardians. We're like a veteran first responder team.
Okay.
We kind of have some regulars mixed in there because just numbers wise and stuff.
Mhm.
And we're allowed to have so many, but we did that, and then we also did it with some other the Great Park Tin League teams. We've kind of just been building the community and stuff, and so we got some group tickets and everything, and it worked out really well. It was really great. The group ticket people over there at Anaheim they hooked us up with some good seats.
That's awesome. Yeah. Jake, you and Lou were able to watch the game, right? Everyone watched? We all watched?
Yeah.
Oh, I was telling you about how insufferable I was being.
That's right, with Kreider. Yeah.
I mean,
I saw Jake that day.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was stripping Kyle's skates that day.
Oh, nice.
We had a game at 11:10, so I got to rush from the home opener to Great Park and basically missed half the first period suiting up. But thanks, traffic.
Right. But yeah, Ducks got the nice win at home. They're 10-0. Well, not 10-0, but they've won 10 straight home openers ever since they started the 21st Duck, which I don't think is a coincidence, honestly. I think it's all good vibes. All good vibes for the home openers. 4-3 win. Cutter had another goal. Hellison scored. Kreider with 2, both of them on the power play, including the game winner.
Chris Kreider is a cheat code on the power play.
He really is. Dude, he just hangs out in front of the net. He does exactly what we've been wanting anybody else to do when he wasn't here.
He's so good in like tight spaces, you know?
Yeah. He's good at that puck retention, and like he can just find it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter where it is. He just somehow is like, oh, thank you.
Right.
It's crazy how he's as big as he is, and people lose him in coverage.
Right.
But
yeah,
that was, I think, the most fun I've had watching a Ducks game in a long time.
That was a blast. Yeah.
That was like one of those ones that it just felt like everything was going, and I've talked to a few people kind of about it. Like, so far, it feels like when they go down in a game, no one's slouching their shoulders like before. Like, they'd go down a goal and it's just like the world would end. They were just all sitting there all upset. And, part of that, I think, was just Cronin yelling at them.
Right.
But it's like now it's like they go down and you can just tell they're all kind of sitting there just like with that angst of like, no, we're gonna go get one.
Yeah.
And then they do, or they pull within one. I mean, a little concerning that they've been scored on first every game. But it's also 4 games in.
Yeah.
So
it's
this is still happening like 2 weeks from now, then that's kind of cause for concern. But
how is traffic with the new parking garage?
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I think they still just have to like work it out. There's also like 3 ways to exit now out of that thing. It's a huge structure, so they just kind of just depends on which way you go, and it's only kind of funneling out to that old side road that now it has a light on the like Lazy Dog side of Honda Center. That like kind of side road of the parking lot. That's now a street.
I think it's called River Road.
Right,
that's a whole
Santa
street
Ana
that
River,
goes. That's the exit now.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of whip around the Honda Center and then come up River Road and then go out. But it's all the cops guiding stuff because you got the people walking and the people going, and but it wasn't terrible. Like it wasn't hours long, and like if you ever been to the Crypto or Staples, whichever one you want to call it, it's way better than that. Like that place is a nightmare.
I've only been there once, so I don't remember how it was.
It's not fun. That's all I remember. Like
I've
you're
only
getting up at 4 in the morning.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've only ever been in the area like on not a game day. Like I've been to like the LA Live thing, but never had to deal with it during a game. But like for people who haven't gone yet and they're thinking about the parking in the parking garage and everything, how does the ticket work? Because now your ticket, the price includes parking. So do they have to scan your ticket at?
It's just open.
It's just open. Okay.
You just drive through. They like as you come off. So I come from Irvine, so like I come up the 5 to the 57, and I take that Catella exit. And so when you take that Catella exit from the 5, it just goes directly into the garage. And like after I guess 5 will probably be the time they open that. And they put like the cops there with the lights that show what lanes you can take. Then you just go straight in, and then they just kind of guide you like Disneyland, where they have someone like you park here, you park here, you park here.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So yeah, it's pretty good. It's a huge garage. Sucks when you lose your car in it. So make sure you take a note, because I did that during the preseason, and
I remember you
30 minutes, and it was not where I thought it was at all.
That sucks. Oh man. How's the construction looking all around there? Like with everything else going up, is it kind of moving along a little bit, or?
Yeah, it seems like it's moving along. Like you can kind of already feel the difference, and like it's kind of hard to explain, but it does already feel so much better. Like it kind of feels like you're going to a stadium in a legit city again. Like because it's just right there. You're all going down the tunnel together to the game, and you can kind of see where everything's gonna be. So I'm excited for when things actually open and really see what it's like. But I think it's gonna be nice to have spots that you can go to before the game, after the game, like, and that's going to help with traffic a lot too. If people are staying and going to, get a bite to eat somewhere in there, and we'll see how things go. I've heard some rumblings that they've actually been running into issues with vendors and chefs and stuff to get in there. So,
oh, really?
I think they might have oversold what they were going to be able to have. Like, I think they said like 40 something plus, but that's just kind of rumbling, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
They closed off Douglas, right?
Yeah, I think so, because you can there's an entrance on that side. They call it the Cerritos entrance, so you can go over that way into the garage or something. So I just didn't really explore that way. But yeah, I think you can, there's like 3 entrances or something during the day once it opens.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you would say that there's a different vibe.
It's like a OC vibe kind of going on over there. I don't know.
It's a much different vibe going on.
Yeah, they're really setting the tone with the vibe. But it's going to be interesting if they have concerts and a game at the same night, though. So that's
right.
And I don't get where like how they're going to distinguish once they do have it open as like a mall type thing. Like, are you just going to park? Like, because there's no toll booth things or anything yet. So like you just drive through. There's nothing. No one's scanning. No one talking to you. So I really am curious. Like, is there going to be like a designated shopping entrance and then a game entrance, or that's
maybe.
my confusion.
Because they are
put out notices like, don't come near the Honda Center tonight.
Because they are building another garage on the other side of the arena, right? I think.
Yeah, it's like
so maybe that one used.
Yeah,
maybe
I don't know because it's like
interesting.
What if you just want to go eat and you don't realize there's a Ducks game, and then all of a sudden you're stuck in Ducks game traffic trying to leave.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even think of that.
Late for my Lazy Talk reservation.
That place was jam packed. Now that Tilted is like closed, and there's really
I didn't know it closed.
They legit like I don't know why I'm laughing because it's actually really bad, but apparently like the workers just showed up and there's just the eviction notice on the door.
Oh my god!
They had no clue, no idea. Like I guess the owner was
the
just
manager didn't tell them.
The owner just straight up was like years behind on rent. Like it was bad. Like it had the amount. Like they owed like $20,000 or something.
They had the amount on there.
Yeah, like it was a legit eviction notice, and
that's embarrassing.
Because I went to go check it out because I used to know some of the people that work there and stuff, so we'd always go there before games, and it was just an eviction notice. So I texted her. She's like, "Yeah, I showed up to my shift, and that's what I walked into."
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Pretty tough, but
bro just dipped.
Yeah, straight up was like, "I'm responsible for you."
Just ooh. All right, see ya. Damn. So the home opener was apparently the largest crowd in Ducks history, which was pretty cool. I didn't think it was the largest just because I'm like, wait, like playoff games, and then that one Blackhawks game for some reason I remember had like so many people.
Yeah.
But
or any of the Stanley Cup games.
I heard that they opened up more like there's been more standing room only areas opened up.
Didn't they reopen the patio puck drop or the whatever it's called?
I think so. I think there's more
that
standing room now than there was for the Cup run.
I noticed with the wordage it said including standing room only, which I didn't know they did for Honda Center. So that must have been it. And I noticed they said like largest attendance at Honda Center or in Honda Center history. So I don't know.
Yeah. So I don't know if there's
it includes when it was Arrowhead.
Yeah.
But wasn't Arrowhead that change was along with the Ducks change of ownership?
Yeah.
So playoffs would have been Honda Center, wouldn't they? Or the Stanley Cup?
It would have been for the
2003 Cup run would have been Arrowhead. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, there was 17,622. That is now the record. The previous record was set in March of 2013 versus the Blackhawks, which had 17,610.
Dang.
So shout out to those extra 12 people.
Yeah. That was our group tickets.
Yeah, there you go. No, but that was a great crowd, man. That was like I could feel it through the TV. Like that was like the first home opener I've watched where I've actually felt like I was actually there, and like it was so loud and so much fun to watch. I love the mask giveaway. That was so cool. Like everyone seems to love it. There, yeah, you got yours there. Everyone's talking about it. A lot of it's so cool. The orange eyes. I need to get a new one. I got the old one.
It kind of sucks. Like it doesn't have like a buffer.
So no!
In your face,
straight up on your
eyeballs.
Yeah, but yeah, like a lot of hockey outlets have been talking about the giveaway and how cool it was. So it's cool to see that reach like different areas of not only hockey Twitter but sports Twitter. You know, it's good marketing. It's good marketing for the Ducks. They did a good job with that. So now we can get to I guess before the Hurricanes game, how was that power play against the Penguins? How was it live? That was absolutely stunning to watch. And it was literally what I pictured the Ducks doing all last year, every time they had a power play. And they're just like working around the umbrella. And I'm like, can we
you watch the Edmonton power play all playoffs, and like that's exactly what they do. Most of their goals are you have that guy go low, and the guy's just right there in the high slot where Kreider was, and you just bop it. And they finally did it, and it's nice to get Terry to have a point and stuff. And I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of Terry hate on Twitter.
It's questionable. I mean, I don't know.
I was part of that. That's my B. No, I was just.
He has 3 points in 4 games. I mean, he hasn't been bad.
Yeah. I just feel like he hasn't been. My main thing with him, more so Vetrano lately. I don't know what's happening with Vetrano, but like I don't know. I just feel like
just not a good hockey player. I'm sorry.
Vetrano and Terry, I just feel like they haven't been like super strong on the puck lately. I don't know. It's just weird. Like they're making some weird mistakes. I know it's early. It's a whole new coaching staff. I get it. It's just a little. It was just a little concerning last night, I guess. But I guess it kind of came out a little bit more. You saw it more because of how smothering the Hurricanes were.
They kept trapping themselves in like the corners.
So that could have been it too. But like, I don't know. I honestly didn't even know he had 3 points in 4 games. Like that's not bad at all. I feel like he's
a sneaker, man. He's a sneaky guy.
He is sneaky. But yeah, I don't know. Especially Vetrano last night. Against Carolina, there was the one instance where he was in the zone. He had the puck along the boards, and I forgot who it was on Carolina. It might have been on one of our power plays. Just came up behind him, stick lift, just took the puck right off his stick. No, it looked like it was the easiest thing. Yeah, I was just like, what are you doing, man? Like, did you have no weight on your stick? Like, what's going on here? It just, I don't know, but
hand off the controller.
Yeah, it kind of looked like his controller broke.
AFK. But going back to the Penguins game and everything and seeing them in person, to have a crowd that was mostly Ducks fans when the Penguins are in town was insane. Like it was so loud in there. And even on Missing Curfew, they are like, that was a National League pop when they scored in that goal and stuff. And and the fact that it wasn't an OT win, like that was a legit regulation win, was really exciting. And they came back from a 2-goal deficit, which sucked, but then to take the lead twice before regulation ended was really nice. The Penguins are looking decent. And,
they are, yeah.
Like Carlson against Crosby, that's not an easy task, and I felt like Leo did a great job handling himself. And
Granlund had a really good game at
really
center.
Well.
Granlund, I think they said by the end of the game he had won 11 of 17 draws.
Wow.
And I mean, he was going up against that second line, I think so. And took a couple of draws against Crosby. So I mean, I'd say that's pretty impressive for a guy we didn't know kind of where they were going to slot him in.
Yeah. But yeah, going down 2-0 in the home opener. In the first period, it just sucked the life out of everybody. It's like, okay, we just had all this like celebration and the masks were fun and you had the 21st Duck out there and then bam, we're down 2-0. It's like, all right.
Quick. Too.
I do feel like Allers and Hayward sometimes jinx the team because on the broadcast they're talking about how big the second line is for the Penguins. They're like, you're not going to move those guys around, and then they score and they're like, what were we just talking about? And it's like, shut up. Like, you're not wrong, but fuck. Like maybe keep internalize. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, just a little. Keep some of it to yourself.
I was rewatching the Canes game because I had my final when I was taking when the game started. So I'm watching the first period and it was either Allers, I think it was Allers, and he's like, we got the Canes and Ducks here and a scoreless first period, and then like 30 seconds later, and the Canes score. And I was like, why do you say it? It's like the shutout word. You don't say it, man.
Right. Oh, man. So before we talk a little bit more about the Ducks Hurricanes, I will say the one line that was terrifying in that Penguins game was the Crosby line. Like, I felt like that was the only line that you knew was out there the entire game. Like, you could, like, just kind of doze off or even, like, just stare into space for a second. But you knew, like, once Crosby's line was out there, there was a lot of stuff happening. It was scary.
He's a man on a mission right now.
Dude, for how old he is, how long he's been playing, he just doesn't look like he's stopping anytime soon. He's like Ovechkin's a little bit different, I guess, but he's like Ovi, where I feel like he could just play until they literally have to force him to retire or something because he's
I
an
want to
animal.
talk to whoever in the Penguins organization is still able to get him Reebok helmets and skates. Like I know that CCM probably
warehouse
can just make those things on demand for him because like
Yeah.
there's plenty of guys that still use like old pieces of skates and like older things. Like fuck, we had a pair of Tyler Seguin Pro Stocks that came into the store yesterday, and he's
Really?
using holders that are like 15 years old.
Jeez.
Apparently. So it's like, I mean, those guys get used to certain things, but they showed Crosby on the bench in that game at one point. I'm like, bro, dude's wearing a Reebok helmet still. And it's just like, he's just so dedicated to everything that everything has to be the same.
Yep.
Like he still wears leather gloves. I remember last year reading an article. It was like, he still has a guy in Montreal that sews all of his gloves for him.
Yeah.
In the season.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard
he still
that.
wears like mostly leather gloves.
That's crazy.
Do you think he'll want to get traded if the Penguins are bad?
It's such a hard conversation.
It is.
I mean,
I wouldn't
Amazon series had a whole episode about it, and they're
I
like,
know.
he doesn't want to.
Yeah, they keep saying he doesn't want to go. So I know a lot of hockey fans want him to because they want to see him win again.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Colorado,
tough.
Man.
Him in Colorado would be sick.
I mean, even Montreal's looking pretty sick now.
Montreal is fun to watch, man.
Yeah, they play hockey, and it's been fun.
Demidov, my goodness.
Demidov.
Cole Caulfield's really good too.
And I yes, I love Cole. Had the OT winner the other night. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
This is from Big Head Hockey. We have a lot of stats from the home opener. Really quick, I'm gonna fire them off as fast as I can here. Big Head Hockey said most Ducks power play goals since 24-25. Mason McTavish has 6. Troy Terry has 4. Leo Carlson with 4. Frank Vetrano with 3. Chris Kreider with 3. And he's only played 3 games.
Nice.
So sick. We talked about the win streak the Ducks have for home openers. It is now at 10 consecutive. They tied the Toronto Maple Leafs, who did it. They were 10-0. They went on a 10 home opener win streak from 2016-17 to 2025-26. The Bruins are still kicking, 26, same as the Leafs, 10 years straight. Capitals did 10 years as well from the 01-02 season all the way to 2011-2012. The longest streak is 11 consecutive wins, and that's held by the Montreal Canadiens, who did it back in 1953-54 season to the 63-64 season.
Oh, I remember those years.
Right. This is from Derek Lee. Per NHL PR, Chris Kreider became the second player in franchise history with 4 goals through his first 3 games with Anaheim, following Daniel Winnick.
Oh,
he had 4 in
legend.
2012, 2013. And then the last thing here from NHL PR, Leo Carlson became one of 5 active Swedish players to record 80 career points before age 21. The others being Rasmus Dahlin at 101, Lucas Raymond has 96, Elias Pettersson with 87, and Gabriel Landeskog with 85.
Wow. Good company.
Very good company.
That is not to stay on the Penguins game longer than we already have, but we alluded to it when we first came back from our break that at some point during the season, I was going to test the waters to see if I could share this information because I was a little freaked out. But I've been taking a victory lap ever since Tuesday because over the summer I got to profile Chris Kreider's steal because the Ducks messed up and didn't order it correctly.
Ooh.
And the head equipment guy knows my boss and was like, "Hey, do you think you guys can bust out his steal?" And then he's like, "Yeah, we have 24 sets for you guys to do." And I paced for an entire day waiting for that steal to show up.
He was
goodness.
I was texting these guys literally like every 15 minutes, just like, it's still not here yet. they said it's supposed to be here, and then it showed up, and I just was like, I don't even know what to do. I don't know where to start. So
dang, what a task.
This has been a little bit of a validation moment, because I'm like, okay, I can do my job properly, and I know how to do this.
Right.
If he has not fallen over and not gotten hurt.
Yes.
But yeah, all week I've just been like, I was like, hey,
so you're the reason he's.
I was
got
like, do you
those
guys
goals.
remember who did his steal a couple months ago? And they're like, shut up, please.
Right.
Like,
Dude,
wow,
he
credit
was-
looks fast out there.
I was stressed for like
so
a week.
stressed.
I
Dude,
was
he was
texting
making
these
me
guys
sweat
just-
looking at the group chat. Like
I was just like, guys, it's not just like some normal person. He makes $6 million a year. Like, this is supposed to be the move of the off season. This is supposed to get us back to the playoffs. What if I fuck up? And they're like, it's okay, buddy. You're gonna do a good job. I'm like, I don't know.
and you did.
There you
Clicks,
go.
clicks for Jake.
I'm just thankful we didn't have to sharpen all of them, because I think that's where I would have faltered.
Oh, gotcha.
So I'm thankful it was just reshaping it, because that takes some of the. I mean, that I feel is the harder of the two to do, but man, you guys know I was just a ball of nerves for like 4 straight days.
Yeah. But
again,
he's looking
validation.
Validation,
right? Well, it's funny you said that, because actually when I went to that restaurant in Newport and I heard them behind me talking, they're like, yeah, this dude profiled my steal, man. They look like crap. That's how I knew they were talking about hockey. I was like, profiling.
I'm like, wait, you said the code word.
So we don't have to stick long on this game. Ducks Hurricanes, we've already talked about it a few times. We brought it up. Ducks Hurricanes last night. We're recording. This is a wonderful Friday night. So if you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, it is a Saturday, or whenever you're listening, if you don't listen on release day. But Thursday night, the Ducks played the Hurricanes at home, and they lost 4-1. It sounds bad. Like, if you didn't watch the game, 4-1 seems like they weren't really in it. They didn't look great, but they held their own. I thought they looked fine. It seems like most people that I've seen talking about it kind of feel the same. Leo Carlsson scored, so that's cool. It was his typical, I'm going to cross the blue line and just fire this thing, and it went in the net like it does. But you guys have any specific thoughts on the way that game went?
I'm happy no one overreacted. It was a very across the board. Well, that sucked.
Yeah.
So we put points out there for everybody keeping a level head.
Yes, good job, everyone.
Yeah. It was. Go ahead, Lewis.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it felt like we've said, they just got suffocated by Carolina. I think everyone underestimated how good of a team Carolina's going to be this year.
Yeah.
Like, I was telling Zach Kavanaugh, I was like, they must have just done arm workouts all summer, because the amount of stick work those guys were doing, it was like,
right.
Like, the Ducks couldn't do anything. Like, they were just
nothing
in there.
Yeah.
And then looking at you guys were talking about Vetrano last night. To me, Killorn was the death of me last night. I was like, bro, get this guy off the, like, there was times when he just like fell, just completely missed the puck. Like, I don't know
he
what
did fall a couple
like,
times. Huh?
He like panicked. So I don't know if he's like playing injured or something or what, but like he just seemed so off, and he gave the puck up a few times and just was like, kind of like I said, I tweeted out, I was like, bro, looks like me at beer league right now, like just panicking, like, and just falling for no reason. Like, I don't know, it just seems very out of character. Like, I'm a fan of Killorn. I think he's been a solid piece for us. He's not, great, but he's been decent. And that was just a weird, like, I don't know if it was just the panic and being over Carolina all up in his grill, and he was just like, that extra level of stress. But he was noticeable to me.
Yeah. Even I would say Trouba too. Trouba had a few moments where I felt like he could have held onto the puck a little bit longer and made a play.
Straight up tomahawk,
Yeah, I was gonna say it's impressive that there was a play involving Jacob Trouba getting, and the person getting fined wasn't Jacob Trouba.
Yeah, Trouba was not the one fined. Jackson Blake. What was what was the fine? Do you have it?
It was
2,000 something.
Yeah.
It was the max allowable.
Okay.
Yeah.
2450 or something.
It was just a sloppy game from everyone.
Yeah, you could tell the pressure of the Hurricanes was there even when it wasn't. Like when it wasn't there physically, it was there mentally for the Ducks. Like they had them. They were in the Ducks' heads for sure. Like
Beckett Seneca had his worst game. I thought he kind of looked like he did in the preseason. He was just making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
But
yeah. To give the Canes some more flowers here, Seth Jarvis is awesome. He is so good. I think he's one of the most underrated players. Nobody talks about Seth Jarvis unless you're like the Hurricanes media, a Hurricanes fan. Like no one really talks about him. Like you don't see him getting like interviews on NHL Network very often, or you don't see them really talking to him a lot. Like this dude needs to be showcased, I think, a little bit more because this guy's so good.
I thought the third pairing looked pretty good last night.
Yeah,
Drew Hellison and Pavel Mintyukov. I think they had their best games of the
season. Drew
Hellison
had some really good defensive plays.
Yeah,
I think it was like a 2-on-1 that the Canes had, and he like kind of dove on the ice and just tipped the puck perfectly out of their reach. There, it was beautiful. One of his better plays already of the season.
I think Mintyukov is like kind of finally settling into that. He's not going to get health bombed just for missing a pass or something. So he seems to be getting a little less edgy.
Definitely more comfortable. Yeah.
Owen Zellweger continues to look good.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might get paid in the summer.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I thought he would probably be a bridge candidate, but I think he might get long term now. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Like we said, we've kind of repeated it. We hope that some of these RFAs that are happening next summer get done during the season. A few more. They got Lacombe. Yeah, they got Lacombe out of the way. I would hope that they start working on a Leo thing and maybe Cutter kind of quickly here.
Yeah,
because they're both looking very good this season as well. Like they're.
Was it Mikael Granlund that had that brutal turnover that directly led to a goal, like their first goal? Was that him?
I believe so, yeah.
I know he was back on he was on the defense for that one. Because Gudas for some reason was laying down on the ice, and Granlund was also kind of tried to turn back. So I don't know if he gave up that giveaway on the first goal, but it was pretty bad. It was a fat takeaway. Just pass it right to the blue line.
Can we talk about how just terrible those new?
I was waiting for you to bring these up.
They're terrible. They look worse than the pictures.
I don't like the logo on the front. I kind of like the jersey design though. Mm-hmm. Like the sleeves on this, like the stripes on the sleeves. I don't know. I kind of like the make of the jersey. I just don't care for the rest of it. Like the logo on the front, I don't like it being like kind of blacked out like that. Having the state flag on one shoulder and then their mascot on the other is kind of.
That's the only thing I like about their uniform is their mascot on the shoulder pad.
I kind of like it, like a college hockey type vibe or college football.
That should be their logo if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Or the sweater that Stormy is wearing. It's like white with the C with the hurricane flag in the C. I think that's kind of cool. I wouldn't hate if they even wore something like that, but
they just needed to find an identity with their uniforms because
they're a little
like the Oregon Ducks.
Right. But
at least it's
because
unique.
They got Nike. Nike just gives them crazy shit.
I was gonna say, Jake, you brought up we gave up a first NHL goal again.
It's just meant to be. Once a season, it has to happen.
Has to happen. This guy's gonna go crazy. I feel like Nikishin. He's good, man.
Of all the people it could have been, it's like, okay, at least it's a guy that's gonna be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like, not to say it takes away from anybody who isn't a highly touted prospect, but it's like those are the ones where you're just kind of like, okay, like that guy's gonna probably score a lot. So
right.
Can we also talk about how Rob Brindamore's he intentionally puts that gray spot on his hair? You cannot tell me that happened naturally. You know what I'm talking about, right? That
yeah.
Patch.
Yeah. It could be natural.
You can't tell me that's natural because his hair is like jet black. Besides that little part, he upkeeps that. He puts that just for men gray.
Just for men gray.
It looks
just a little silver. Just a little silver.
I don't know. My buddy has a patch like that. It's because it's like a birthmark basically, and he's like same thing as black hair, and it's like a patch of silver.
Well, if it's that, then fair play. But
yeah, there's your answer, Lou. We don't know this man's story.
But
we need an answer.
I hear that Just for Men does have pretty good stock in Carolina. So
I don't know. I think it's a little ridiculous, but
it's ridiculous.
You should probably go tell him to his face, Luis. I feel like that would be a good combo to have.
No, he's intimidating.
He seems
he is intimidating.
It's like I am comfortable saying it from the comfort of my screen.
Right. I will say that I hope in a couple seasons, or maybe not even a couple, maybe like in one season even, I hope the Ducks look even half of what the Hurricanes look like as a team and how they play. Like that is something that you want to keep. Like you lost, but you need to keep that tape. And everyone just needs to watch. Don't watch yourself. Watch the Hurricanes and just watch what they did to you and try to model after them because that is some awesome hockey. Yeah. Just outstanding. Like outside of like the Florida Panthers, because they're just big and like mean and they're gonna kill you as well as score. The Hurricanes will. It's all skill. It's skill and strength, and they're gonna wear you down. It's awesome to watch.
I think that was noticeable difference too of the Canes from last year to this year is like they went from just skill to like skill and grit this year. Like I feel like they're a lot more physical and aggravating. Like it felt like the Ducks didn't have as many players on the ice as the Canes like the whole game. Like it was as soon as the puck was anywhere, there was like two Canes players there just on it.
Even on our power plays, it felt like we were shorthanded.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, wait, we have an extra guy, right? Like, what's happening?
Granted, I did like our PK. I felt like the PK, as many as we gave up.
Right.
There was a lot of good looks, and the Canes don't have the best power play, but there was a few shorthanded attempts by the Ducks last night, and they just didn't get in. Anderson played out of his mind, but
Freddie did play really well. Yeah.
Yeah. But now I know why he has such a low like save percentage because they don't allow shots.
Yeah, I get it. They really don't.
We almost had a goalie fight.
We did. We did.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah. That was interesting. I was not expecting that. Like I saw like everything was happening on the right circle of Freddie Anderson, and I saw him leave the crease, but I wasn't really like I don't know, it wasn't like connecting with what was happening. I'm like, okay, what is he doing? And then all of a sudden, before I can even think of what Freddie was doing, I just see Dostal like already all the way down there. I'm like, holy hell, what is happening? Why is this happening?
See, that makes me miss Gibson because Gibson would have been punching Anderson.
Oh my god!
Already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But see, we also probably would have been down like 5-2 at that point, or like 5-0. Yeah, it'd be just him pulling the taser out.
And I'm surprised the Ducks came away with the power play. I thought they would for sure be on the kill.
Well, Beckett Seneca got jumped by the entire team.
He did, yeah.
He did all right. He held his own. I was surprised.
Yeah, he did, man. Beckett's looking pretty good out there.
He's a little shit disturber, and that's what we like.
Didn't he tell Chris Letang to go fuck himself or something?
He did.
Or something.
Yeah.
And on the broadcast, they're like, "Oh, he had some choice words for somebody," and it's like, I know you can't say it on live TV.
Yeah.
choice words is definitely a way to describe that.
What you thought you heard versus what you actually heard. Like every time I see him, I think he kind of has like a normal voice, and then he's like, "Hey, fuck you!" Like,
right?
How does this kid have the deepest
he
voice
throws
ever?
me. It doesn't matter how many times I hear him. He throws me off every single time. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to get used to it.
I expect like a Cali kind of like Newport voice out of him. Like,
Yeah,
that's what he looks
yeah.
like. He's like, yeah, man, but, yeah, we're doing pretty good.
He sounds like the guy from the Goonies.
Yeah.
With all due
Goodness.
respect.
With all due respect. All right. Well, Kyle, we kept you long enough, so I'm gonna do two quick things. If you wanna, we'll wait for our predictions for the next few games because we do it day of. But since you're on right now, I want to get your score predictions, and then I'm gonna ask you a question right before you leave that we do with all of our guests to kind of fit with the LAP brand here.
Of course.
We'll get into what's on tap here in partnership with Noble Ale Works. If you mention the Late Arrivals podcast when you get a beer or close your tab, you get 10% off on game days, home or away. If the Ducks are home, Noble also provides free game parking. So go check them out and enjoy the night. Even if you're not going to the game, go watch the game at Noble and enjoy some delicious beer and mention the podcast. Go check out our flag. We have a flag there if you don't know that already. We talk about it all the time.
Reference point if for whatever reason one of the bartenders doesn't know what you're talking about, because the mouse did say they went one time and they're like, "Who?" And he was like,
right.
They literally have something on the wall.
Right. Just keep pushing it. Be like, you know who they are. Give me my 10% off. Like you
just turn and point.
Give it
Just
to
point
me
at
now.
the flag. And don't say anything.
Right.
I like the it's just a phase or just a haze or whatever. They're hazy.
I've seen
Very
that one.
good.
Yeah.
Good flavor.
There you
I
go.
still have never been there.
Yeah, we need to all go and just watch like an away game together one night or something. Yeah. All right, so we got 3 games before we record again. Sunday, the Ducks kick off a long road trip, and it's in Chicago. So, Kyle, you want to give your score prediction for Ducks at Blackhawks?
Whew. Well, the Blackhawks are definitely a new team this year as well. They seem to have a new identity.
And Bedard is playing mad.
Yeah. Bedard is like a whole new kid. Like, he's tired of getting picked on. Like, he's he went full Batman.
Right.
They lost in a shootout tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Like, they're working hard. I like what they're bringing, but I also like what the Ducks are bringing. It's a road game. They get to get out of the noise of the home opener and everything. So
I'm going to go with return to Chicago.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a 4-3 OT for Anaheim.
Okay. 4-3 OTW. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuesday, they play our favorite team here on the podcast, the Nashville Predators.
Ugh.
I'm glad we're getting that one out of the way early.
Yeah, right. All right. What's your guess for this one?
I never know what to expect when the Ducks play Nashville. I feel like no matter who the team is or how good they are, the Ducks just kind of lay an egg. I'm going to go with a 5-3 loss.
Okay.
How are they doing so far?
Nashville? I think they're like 2-1-1 or something. 2-1-2 or 2. I don't know. I can look it up really quick.
They're mid.
They are okay-ish.
Okay-ish. Last I checked, they were like 3rd in the division right now.
They're the second wild card. They're 2-1-2.
2-1-2. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Them in the season series last season, right?
Yeah, but
couple
no,
of those games
Zegras got hurt the year before.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thursday, Ducks at Bruins will be the last one before we record again. So we'll have you predict that one. Ducks at Bruins.
I'm definitely excited to watch these. I'm surprised that it's not a 12:00 noon game in Boston, because I swear we always get their matinee game.
We do, yeah, we do.
But I think that the Ducks always play well against the Bruins, especially in TD Garden, and going up against Lindholm now that he's back from injury and everything. And I think the Ducks are going to bring some heat, and so I'm going to go with a let's go to 4-1 win.
Ooh, nice. I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They just have to lock down Pasta.
Yeah, lockdown Pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou, I don't know what the Bruins are going to be either. Like they're
going to
kind
be.
of
I'm looking at their second wild card. They're 3-2 right now.
Yeah, they're starting off okay. They've had some wild games, kind of like we have.
They have the potential to be not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, the players aren't going to, but I think they need to kind of sell out because I just have this feeling that they're going to get Gavin McKenna. But I also heard, oh my gosh, who are they talking about getting Gavin?
Not the Penguins?
I've heard Penguins and Bruins, but it was another, I think it wasn't Detroit.
Chicago?
Maybe, but now that would be too overpowered. But I mean, I could see Chicago getting him as well.
I could see San Jose.
Yeah, it was one of the Canadian teams, I think.
Yeah, San Jose is the last team without a win. So,
yeah. Well, even if the Ducks had a terrible year and they were in last place, they wouldn't get him.
No.
Yeah, right.
They get like third.
Yeah.
Our buddy at Royally Quacked in the YouTube chat said Islanders.
That's right. Islanders. That's who they were talking about. Because now, yeah, Schaefer and
yeah. I like Schaefer. Schaefer.
Ekholm.
They also said in the
Eklund.
They also said in the YouTube chat that the Ducks will win against Chicago 80-0. So that'd be sick. That'd be pretty sick.
Some shell numbers there.
Yeah, for real. All right, so that's all from us on that part. So before you leave, before we let you go, do you have a food take? We love our food takes here. We have some, Lou seems to hate a lot of things. I like to try a lot of different things, but do you have a food take for us?
A food take? Yeah. Like
a food hot take, like something that maybe people wouldn't like that maybe you do, or something that maybe two things that you combine that maybe you don't think is too normal out there.
Well, dang. I don't know. I like trying a bunch of different stuff. Food take, that's hard on the spot. Like I love going to the packing district in Anaheim and just getting stuff from all the different stands just to have a day. But man, I can tell you like a hot take of like anti-food.
Okay, go for it.
There is no good food outside of the city of Boston in Massachusetts. Like, there's some decent spots in Boston that are super expensive, but beyond that, like after moving from here and being around like all the crazy food that you can get around here to going to Boston, I was very disappointed. And then coming back, I was like, oh thank gosh. Yeah, do not, if it says it's Mexican, don't go.
Yeah.
It's not. It's gonna have tater tots and it's gonna have lettuce. Like it's not
tater tots
and ketchup.
Wait,
like
tater tots and ketchup.
What do they put tater tots in?
I don't know. That's where they are. Like if you go up to like Seattle area in Washington, they have a chain called Taco Time, and it's like some 80-year-old white guy went and was like, I want Mexican fast food, and like open a stand, and it's just the most Midwest, like there's nothing Hispanic or Mexican about that place, but it's literally called Taco Time. It's like a whole chain.
Have you heard of Taco John's?
Taco John's? No, I don't
think that's so. Like a Midwest thing. That's what that reminds me of. You describing that. It's very like.
Yeah, I think Taco John and Taco Bell had like a beef with each other.
Really? That's awesome. Did you try like lobster rolls?
Oh yeah, I love the good lobster roll. If you want a pretty close lobster roll out here, there's Goldfinch in Irvine. that has one. It's a little pricey, but it's pretty to standard. And then Cali Tacos is like my jam. Like I love that area. It's a nice spot too when you're leaving the Honda Center. So it's open late. Highly recommend getting the Cali burger with pollo instead of asada. But I don't know. I just like all sorts of stuff, but it's hard to.
Are you a big burger guy?
And not just be obsessed with Mexican food here.
Yeah.
There's so many good spots.
Are you a big burger guy?
Yeah. Oh man, I've been on a smash burger kick lately.
Yeah. Have you gone to Hammerburger?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah?
I was literally just there on Wednesday. Yeah,
That place rules,
Wednesday.
dude.
That's my buddy was visiting from Iowa too. I was at the home opener with and everything, and he started the Guardians hockey team with our captain Derek, and that's his like favorite spot. So we went there before I dropped him off at the airport.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good spot. But I found out Gordon Ramsay's favorite like guilty pleasure is a smash burger.
Really?
Yeah, like he loves smash burgers. I was listening to Smartless, and they had an interview with him, and he's like was raving about smash burgers, and I was like, dang, I kind of want a smash burger now. So I've been trying a bunch of different spots.
That's Jason Bateman's podcast, right?
Yeah, Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes, and
that's right.
They just rip on Will Arnett because a lot of the episodes were recorded during the Leafs run.
Oh, okay.
That came out during the summer. So like, they were just ripping on him. Like one episode, he was just so grumpy, and they're like, and Jason Bateman's like, "What's wrong, Will? Did something happen last night?" And he's like, "I don't talk about it." He's like, "Did your team win the big game 7? No? Oh no!" Like, he's like, "Stop it."
I love Jason Bateman, dude.
Yeah, I feel like him and I would be good friends if we actually like got to hang out in person because his comedy is right up my alley.
Yeah. Well, unless you guys have any questions for Kyle? No.
What's the best skate profile to get, Jake?
Oh, that's a subjective question. As long as you don't ask me for a medium sharpening, the world is your oyster. Someone asked me that one time, and I just walked in the back, and I was just like, this guy just asked me like he was ordering a sandwich, and they're like, hey, maybe you should just take a break for a sec. I'm like, that might be for the best.
Can I get a grande sharpen?
Like, I almost want to be like, hey, you want some cheese with that? Like,
you want
the correct answer is the quad, but
the quad.
That's from personal experience.
Kyle, you want to plug your podcast and plug anything else?
Yeah, you can find Locked On Anaheim Ducks on YouTube. We're on anywhere you listen to podcasts as well, Spotify, Apple, all that jazz. Instagram, it's Locked On Anaheim Ducks, and then the Twitter I know is @LODucks, which I have on my screen. The Instagram I think is a little different, but if you look up Locked On Anaheim Ducks, it's there. And trying to be good on socials. I'm an old fart. I'm trying to get away from the socials, and we're trying to plug more socials at Locked On. So we also just are about to be announcing a Locked On subscriber club, basically thing, like a everydayers club. So keep an eye out for that. Get special content and stuff, and
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, if you see me around the rink, say hi. If you see me around Honda, say hi. If you see me around town, say hi. Love meeting all the different Ducks fans out there, and it's been awesome to get to hang out with you guys and get to know that my skate sharpener is also late arrivals.
So remember to put Anaheim when you're looking up the Locked On Ducks, because if you don't, it'll bring the Oregon Ducks, because I was having that issue earlier. I was like, why isn't this popping up? And then I looked at it and I was like, I was missing a word.
There you go.
Yeah. The Oregon Ducks, they have a little bit bigger of a market because everyone knows who the Oregon Ducks are. And I think theirs is like all sports of Oregon Ducks. So, I mean, go support the Locked On fam, but if you want actual Anaheim Duck stuff, make sure you put that Anaheim in there.
I was sitting there and I was like, wait, these guys are talking about football, and it didn't click in my head. The synapses didn't fire fast enough. And I'm like watching these guys talk about football. And I'm like, wait a second. Like, this isn't the right page. This is green.
Yeah, why are they green? Not my Ducks.
And I was sitting there like, man, I haven't smoked in like 4 months. So this is completely sober.
The weed be weeding, but there ain't no weed. I don't know.
All right, Kyle. It was great having you on. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's nice chatting with you boys, and we'll see you soon.
As always, we like bringing guests back. So whenever you want to hop on, just let us know, and we will have you back.
Yes. Yeah, I'll have to get you on officially, all of you on mine as well, and have a nice little chitty chat. And especially now we're about to be 10 games in after this next week.
Yeah.
So it's coming quick.
Yeah, man.
All right, boys. All right. Take care.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you, Kyle.
So that was Kyle from Locked On Anaheim Ducks. Please go follow.
Oh, I maximize loose screen.
Please go follow him on all socials. He's been doing a great job with Locked On Ducks and just the content every day. The Locked On Podcast Network, like to be able to do this every single day, or at least Monday through Friday, is crazy to me. Like especially during the off season, because a lot of them run pretty well into the off season, like the hockey podcast. And for you guys to be able to come up with something to talk about 5 days a week is crazy. So all credit to them. Please go support the Locked On Anaheim Ducks and the Locked On NHL podcast and the whole network, man, all of it. All right, so we did our What's on Tap. Now, the Ducks aren't home until Halloween, when John Gibson and his new team, the Detroit Red Wings, come to town.
Before we do 714, it is worth mentioning they did get 4 of 6 possible points, like we hoped.
They did, yes. They did get 4 out of 6 in their first 3.
Clenched a little, but hey,
a little bit.
Did, so.
A little bit. There was a little puckering happening, but it was fine. It was fine. But if you're in Chicago, or if you're heading to the Blackhawks Ducks game, or if you're in Nashville or anywhere in Tennessee and you're going to head to the Ducks game, or in Boston, you can use 714 tickets. Go on their website.
In Nashville, ew.
Yeah, first of all, ew. Maybe figure it out, but also wear orange. Go to 714tickets.com and you can use our promo code LAPTICS at checkout. You get 10% off, and then you get 5% towards future purchases. It's a great little deal for you. I'm not really sure how ticket prices are looking in Chicago these days. I can look really quick. Let us see.
The cheapest ticket is $38.
Okay, that's not terrible. For Nashville, you can get tickets for $18, man. $18.
Then in Boston, looks like the 2 cheapest are general admission. They're $47 and $54 alike for the Legends Club, whatever that is.
Yeah, I wonder what the Legends Club. One's a Legends Club, and then the other one's a Legends Pass. Interesting. But yeah, not bad. Then you use LAPTICS at checkout. You get 10% off. Also, 714 Tickets has no service fees, so you don't have to worry about all that jazz when you're trying to check out. And you're like, oh, cool, my tickets are only $48. And then you go to check out, and it's like, whoa, why is it now $120? Couldn't tell you, Ticketmaster. Anyway, 714 Tickets, it's where it's at. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Cheapest ticket for when the Ducks are back home, Halloween, is $41 currently. It's for $425 row U.
Nice.
So you are on the Ducks, the side that the Ducks shoot twice.
There you go.
Grab
your tickets.
Be in attendance for that game.
Ooh.
Part of the arrangement for doing all the sets of steel was tickets. So
nice. That's actually
don't know where they're seating us.
Yeah,
but we'll be in attendance for that game, and
for the Halloween game. Getting spooky. Let's get
try
spooky.
not to cry, because John Gibson is not a Duck.
Right. But yeah, that's LAPTICS, LAPTIX at checkout for 10% off. I'm gonna give a quick shout out to to Instagram pages to follow here. Enchanted Sugar Co. We talk about this weekly now. You're going to want to go follow them. Wonderful goodies going on over there. Lots of cookies, baked goods, all of it. You can DM them to place an order. It's by our wonderful Heather.
We will be getting pink boxes like from the
You
donut
are getting
shop.
pink boxes?
Yeah, Heather wants to
That's
get boxes.
awesome. That's awesome. I want to do something like that with the podcast. Like if we ever get like, we can start getting like a normal like merch flow or something. I think it'd be cool to send out all of our stuff in like eggplant colored packaging. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, Enchanted Sugar Co. on Instagram. Please go follow. And we are now doing a little partnership collaboration, however you want to phrase it, with Ducks Talk on Instagram. Please go follow Ducks Talk. You can search just Ducks Talk or ducks.talk on Instagram. Give them a follow. Great Ducks page. As we start collaborating with them, you'll probably see them in our posts. And you might see us a lot on their posts as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of them. And they have a little discount code for you if you go over there. I won't say it on here, but they do have a code for you. But some great coverage of our wonderful Anaheim Ducks. They got some fun graphics over there just to keep you engaged. So go follow Ducks Talk on Instagram. Wonderful person over there. And we hope that they can continue to grow their page because they're getting closer to 10,000 followers over there. So go help them out. That's a lot of fun. All right, let's talk about DraftKings, shall we? I think, Lou, you want to get the thing up?
Yeah.
I can do the intro really quick. So wonderful partner with the Hockey Podcast Network is DraftKings. Hockey is back, and this season, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, brings you all the speed, skill, and non-stop action you love. New customers, you bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get paid out $300 in bonus bets instantly. You got anything for us, Lou? You got some lines for us?
Oilers at Devils. The Oilers are favored by 1.5 goals. And
are these Saturday's games?
Yes, Saturday.
Okay, cool.
The 18th. Edmonton's favored 1.5 goals, and over under is 6.5 goals. Boston at Colorado. Colorado's favored by 1.5 goals, and the over under is 5.5 goals. And the Kings and the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are favored by 1.5 goals, and the over under is 5.5 goals.
I got a fun one. How about the Sabres Panthers? That should be interesting.
Will the Sabres score more than a goal? Who knows?
Do it.
I think they're favored by 1.5 goals, and then 5.5 goals the over under.
Ooh.
that is we're not supposed to give you gambling advice.
No. But those are
but,
you know.
But just take with that information what you will.
Yeah. I will say the Sabres did put up 8 goals on Ottawa on Wednesday, but they haven't played since.
I mean,
they haven't played since.
Blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little scary over there. All this Gavin McKenna talk, and the Penguins are supposed to be in the McKenna running, and they're like one of the surprise teams in the league right now. I'm like, maybe the Sabres, maybe this could save the Sabres. Getting
for the 6th time.
Right, for the
rebuild 6. They can't stop us now. 1 away from 7.
But yeah, there's a lot of good games on Saturday, so check out DraftKings for sure. Do you want to read the second part?
Yeah. Okay. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN. That is code THPN to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bets win. Partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8 HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-78-97777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gambling resources, see dkng.com/audio. Limited time offer. Copyright NHL 2025. All rights reserved.
Beautiful. THPN at DraftKings. So, Lewis, you're probably not in the YouTube chat right now, but Chad just joined.
Oh, no.
And it's just all caps. Dodgers, Lou Dodgers. So I'm guessing the Dodgers are going to the World Series.
Yeah, the Brewers played like
damn, dude.
Would it be rude to
like
say
shit
my ass?
The Brewers played like
I didn't specifically
dog's
say that. I
water.
just asked that
Jesus.
question.
I did not think that the Brewers would get swept.
I
too
mean,
bad.
that's kind of what they do. They have a good
Yeah.
season and they lose.
Hmm.
That's just
Who's their big guy, like their main guy?
Christian Yelich.
Yelich, that's who it is. I watched some of Game 3, and
Nah, baseball fucking sucks.
I tuned
I
in
like the
two.
time.
This is weird. I tuned in 2 separate times in this game, just randomly, and Christian Yelich was up both times, and he struck out both times. Struck out both times. I'm like, all right, that's interesting.
That's what he does.
Chad also said in the YouTube chat that the Ducks Dodgers minority will rise. We are few but loud. So I think
Would it be rude?
I'm probably the only
Would
one
it be
on
rude
here
if I
that,
said who gives a shit?
I'm the only one on here that really doesn't like mind the Dodgers. Like, it's okay. It's okay.
I
I don't want to see
mean-
them win the World Series because I'm going to root for either Toronto or Seattle, to be honest.
See,
Yeah,
it's a lose-lose because it's like I don't want the Dodgers to win just because, you know, we're always going to be in the shadow because the Angels are horrid,
Yeah.
and I won't give up my fandom and be like, oh, I'm just going to be a Dodger fan because the Angels are bad. But at the same time, I also, if Seattle makes it, it's like when Texas made it. I don't really want to root for the Rangers because they're playing the Dodgers, you know.
Right.
Or they didn't play the Dodgers that year, but like, you know,
They
same
played the
thing.
Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to support a division rival, but then I'm also like I don't even really support the Angels because of how bad they are. So it's like, why am I trying to think this too?
And it would be
Too
Seattle's
thoroughly.
first World Series, like ever.
Oh, would it? That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. See, that's why I like
what
being
is that series at?
3-2 Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle won tonight. So
Yeah, man. It was 1-1 for a bit. Then it was 2-2, and I tuned in between like some college hockey games and stuff, and I saw it was 2-2. Mariners had like the bases loaded, and the dude just hit like a grand slam. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like,
their hitting's just hot at the right time, and the Blue Jays have kind of they blew their
They
load
need a-
against the Yankees.
This one needs a salary floor and maybe a salary cap. It's just,
I just love Vladdy. I'm a big Vladdy Jr. guy. I just like being an outsider as like a baseball person. Like, I'll tune in for the playoffs, and I just kind of like watching chaos. It's a lot of
there's no
fun.
point in watching baseball.
Dude, baseball, MLB postseason is like the
No,
best
it's not.
playoffs. Besides the I'll die by saying the Stanley Cup playoffs are the best playoffs in sports, but MLB postseason is easily second. Easily.
No,
For
they're
me.
not.
It's so great. I love it so much.
I'd rather watch the regular playoffs over the baseball playoffs.
Rugby?
Yeah, I don't even know. if
Rugby's
rugby
actually
has
fun.
Playoffs.
Rugby I can watch and I don't know what's happening, but I just enjoy myself. Like, it's fun.
I
It's fun.
bet you do.
Yeah.
Well, we can
We,
transition here. The only other thing Chris had in the notes was the Sabres The only thing going good at their games are the food and the beer saber.
The beer saber, man. Like, did you guys see pictures of it?
I want one. So when
don't
you
know what you're
go,
talking
Yeah.
about.
when you go inevitably this year,
Yeah.
and you guys subject yourself to Sabres hockey, I will pay you the money it costs to buy a beer saber.
I know.
What are you talking about?
The Sabres are, you know how like they have beer bats at baseball games, and even like some hockey teams have done the hockey stick, like the beer sticks.
Yeah.
The Sabres have a beer saber, so a sword that you can drink out of.
Oh. Oh.
It looks awesome. I'm very worried about the price.
It's probably
But-
going to be like $30-$40. But
Probably, easily. But man, imagine drinking a wonderful Labatt Blue out of that. It's gonna be so delicious,
I've never
dude.
had
While the
Labatt.
Sabres
Is it
give up
good?
8.
yeah,
That a good beer.
that's
I like
the
it.
first hat trick of the game.
While you're getting
The
your
other
hat trick
day-
of beer
day-
sabers.
The other day I went to Costco and I willingly bought Michelob Ultra for the first time in my life.
How'd you like that?
I mean, it's beer. I don't
I've
know,
only
man.
had that because that's like my mom has always enjoyed that beer. So when I was of age to finally start drinking, I was like, I'll give it a shot. So that's the only reason why I've ever had it.
I guess to the point in life where I just drink the low calorie beer from now on.
I gotcha.
It is what it is, I guess. Father time comes from everybody.
Zapper said Seattle's had quite the struggle, made the playoffs only 6 times since Star Wars was released. All 6 were in the last 30 years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was kind of
Ken Griffey Jr. Like
I
most of
was-
those playoff runs.
dunking on the Sabres a little with that note that happened before their 8-4 win, by the way. But there was a
Yeah.
little blip. It was probably a
The
blip. I'm
first,
not sold.
First game,
Yeah.
first win of the season
Yeah, I'm
after
just-
scoring 3 goals in 3
It-
games.
It was a nice game against Ottawa, but yeah, I'm a little worried with how things are going. And if you ever look at their lineup when they tweet out the lineup before their game, it's like, who the hell is this? How is this an NHL team? You got Tage Thompson, you got Alex Tuck, and then Zach Benson, who's probably going to be very good as long as the Sabres don't kill him, and you got Josh Doan. After that, on offense, it's a bunch of Rochester Americans. Like, it's just, it's crazy to think they're an NHL team, and I feel
It is,
terrible
in
for their
fact,
fans.
a bunch of dudes.
Yes. I did bring up the food because the beer saber seems awesome. The Sabres have dropped some interesting food, and I'll try to read through some very, very quick. Tage Thompson has a looks like a chicken parm sandwich named after him. It's called the Big Parm Thompson. So it's a 2-foot chicken parm sub inspired by Tage's pregame meal. I did not know that was his pregame meal. It's available at Lenova. The Lenova stand near section 116. Lenova is outstanding, so that actually probably tastes very, very good. They also have the Tage Hero, which is an Italian-style sandwich with salami, pepperoni, ham, provolone, mozzarella, red wine vinegar, lettuce, tomato, onion, toasted sub roll, and it's available at the Perry Market on the 100 level. Oh, this is cool. They got a French Connection sandwich. That's pretty cool. It's 3 layers of French toast, ham, cheese, fried egg, and mustard cream sauce. That actually sounds really good. That one actually sounds
Doesn't
pretty
sound too bad.
good. Yeah.
What do you think they're going to rename the Tage sandwich when he gets traded?
Right. Oh man. What would the Tage Hero be? You got to maybe work in Zach Benson somehow, or Tuck.
I mean,
The
if
Tuck-
Tuck's still on the team.
Yeah, who knows? They do have a Razor Dog named after Rob Ray. It's a foot-long Salem hot dog, and it's topped with smoked pulled pork, shredded cheddar cheese, and a tangy sauce. It just says tangy sauce. No idea what that is. Then they have a 3-meat chili cheese hot dog and foot-long. It's topped with bacon, sausage? All right. That's a lot of different meats going on. That's bacon, sausage, and beef, 3-meat chili, along with nacho cheese. Okay. That's
Mr.
interesting.
Desert Shark says, "Who the fuck eats chicken parm before playing hockey?"
That's what I was thinking, dude.
You'd be surprised. I mean, these guys. I mean, with how in shape they are.
Mhm.
I mean, as someone that has tummy problems, I'm like, yeah, who the hell eats that before a game? But like, I would assume that these guys probably have working, functioning organs that like let them digest properly.
Right. So it looks like here's the beer saber. It's Labatt Blue and Blonde Ale, and it's available on the 100 level at the Blue Zone. So if you're in the Buffalo area and you're listening, you got to get the sword. And if anyone listening happens to have gone to a game this season and they need to message the podcast somehow on Instagram or Twitter or something and let me know how much this thing is and if it's worth it. It does seem pretty cool. I really like it. It's got the Labatt logo on the sword as well as the Sabres 2 logos, the current logo and the Go Head on there. So that's kind of a cool little thing to keep. They have a Cheetos pretzel, which is interesting. That thing is layered with Cheetos, dude. Like that doesn't look too great. Face-off nachos. I can always go for some nachos. How about this? The Porker Burger. How about that, Lou? You want to get porked?
I don't even know what you're talking about, man. I'm not listening.
It's a burger at the Sabres game. Okay, at the Sabres game, their new food. It's called the Porker Burger, and I'm just wondering if you wanted to.
No.
If you're into that, you want to get porked by this. They got a cool caramel apple fried dough. That sounds good. Oh,
I mean,
I got
anything to distract people from what's going on the ice.
Right. So this Porker Burger is topped with pulled pork, and it has piggy sauce. It's called piggy sauce. Chipotle barbecue, American cheese, and onion rings.
But why would you eat that at a game?
I know. That's like that. You would have to literally that's something that you want to sit down at a table and have some room to eat, not at your seat, man.
Yeah, I don't want anybody sitting next to me eating that.
Or behind you. Imagine someone eating that behind you.
Fucking guy that dropped the goddamn mustard on my shoulder.
Right,
eating the fucking burger behind us. Like, dog, go eat that in the concourse.
Right.
Would that happen at a Ducks game?
Yeah. I held a grudge for a long time. But the Ducks won that game, so I was...
There you go. All right, last thing I'll say on this menu thing is the Lenova Buffalo Chicken Finger Pizza. I already know that is amazing. Buffalo Chicken Finger Pizza is outstanding. So go try that. Go hit up Lenova at the Sabres Arena, man. Good stuff over there.
If you're a masochist and want to go to a Sabres game.
Yeah, if you end up there on accident or whatever happens. Other than that, there's not much to talk about around the NHL at the moment. Ovi tonight on this Friday night did score a goal, 898, so that's cool. He's almost at 900. There were only 4 games on the schedule today. Detroit beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. You got the Caps beating the Wild 5-1. Canucks beat the Blackhawks 3-2 in a shootout, and Utah Mammoth beat up on the Sharks 6-3. And the player of this podcast, Spicy Tuna, scored. Apparently, Spicy Tuna is still a thing. I've seen it with my eyes. I've seen it. He's still real, and he's still doing stuff.
Don't like their new mascot. Their new mascot sucks.
Oh, their new mascot. What's his name? Tusky?
Tusky, the fursona.
And the mouse pointed us out the other day. Their center ice logo, the white doesn't match the ice.
Yeah, it actually looked different tonight.
It looks like
tonight, last night.
It looks like the Rams bone uniform. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
that bone color.
Yeah, it was very weird. The picture that he shared was pretty ugly. Not gonna lie. Other than that, our wonderful buddies, the San Diego Gulls, have their home opener tomorrow. So
I bet they do.
Lewis, this isn't for you.
I don't care. I'm gonna just state my opinion either way.
They have their own orange carpet ceremony taking place at 2:30 tomorrow. So if you're going to the Gulls home opener, go enjoy their orange carpet. Get some fun interactions with the players and get your autographs, and hopefully they have a good home opener and they get a nice win as well. They're playing the Henderson Silver Knights, and it will be the debut of their new third jersey, Sandy the Goal. Sandy the Goal. But yeah, I think that's it. Unless you guys have, do you guys have any surprise teams right now around the league?
No.
Anybody surprising you? Maybe in like a good way or a bad way. It can go either way there.
I mean, I would say
Duck, so.
I'd say Pittsburgh, but it's just because I think everyone expected them to be horrible.
Yes,
And
Pittsburgh is also mine.
They've been competent.
Right. Yeah, like they came out of the gate a lot better than I thought.
Tampa's struggling is kind of interesting, but
yeah,
I mean, I kind of feel they're in the same boat. Like you count them out, and then they're right back in it. And,
yeah, and the Penguins beat up on not beat up, but they beat the Kings last night. They were down 2-0, came back to win 4-2.
I mean, that's pretty notable because the Kings have been kind of brutal.
Yeah, they might be. Yeah, they could fall in the surprise, the negative
rolling
surprise.
A pairing of Cody Ceci and Brian Dumoulin will do that to you.
You enjoy that.
Andre Kopitar's out multiple weeks.
Yeah, that's right. He is out.
So
that's not great for them.
Ducks need to strike. If you wanna,
if you want
to be serious this year about playoffs, you got to be better than them.
Yeah, I'm telling you. My prediction was that they were gonna finish higher than the Kings, so we need to start now. Get far enough away now. My Flames top 3 is not looking good. The Flames are like 1-5 to start the season, but it's all right. It's all right. We'll figure it out. But
we had 2 questions before we go.
That's right. That's right. We had questions.
Do Zappers? We won't be able to really answer this because neither of us local boys have been to a game, but there have been plenty of pictures. But thoughts on the team store merch?
Oh my God, the pictures that I saw last night were outstanding. All the stuff from Gustavo, I'm gonna probably buy.
Yeah, I've always been a supporter of him. I mean, I literally have his art on my arm. But I mean, he has some pretty cool shirts. That Violent Gentleman jacket, I don't care. That's $160. I'm buying it.
Which
one is that?
Maddie. She bought it last night.
Okay, then I saw it. Yeah.
It's black, white, and orange.
Yes,
it has the middle. It has like the middle pocket.
Send it to the group chat. I want to look at it.
All right, I got it. I'll send it. Yeah, that's nice.
That's going to be an instant purchase for me.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Heather wants the little Snoopy. Posted.
Yeah. Jenny
like,
wants a Snoopy so bad.
Give me the little Snoopy. It was like, yeah.
Apparently, they have a Lululemon stuff now.
Yeah, Derek Lee got like a little package. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That shit is expensive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also,
it would be twice the price if they put Bauer on it. Like
right.
Bauer's
also,
Lululemon collaboration was like $200 for like the pants.
Also, have you ever looked up to see how Lululemon got their name? It's kind of fucked up.
No, I never thought of it.
You could Google it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it here, but it's pretty fucked up.
Okay. That Violent Gentleman jacket, the Ducks logo on the front is stitched, huh? Looks stitched on there.
Yeah. If it's anything like the one that they did during the 25th season, it's stitched on.
Damn. See, the thing that sucks is that where I live, there's no way I wear this jacket, like ever. Like I might get 2 nights or 2 days out of it. Because I want this jacket, but I just don't think I'd be able to wear it. I would have to like go up to Flagstaff every weekend just to wear this jacket.
Stand there amongst the trees and just
it's not too bad at the moment, but like a jacket like that, I just don't think I'd get use out of it.
It's getting cold here, although today it was hot.
It's like in the mornings here, it's been in the 50s, even 40s. Right now, it's 67, which is really nice. 67.
No.
I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not bad. It's getting pretty nice. I'm actually able to run outside again. And I usually can't until like Thanksgiving. So
are you running in the streets like your bike or
no, I'm on the sidewalk. I am on the sidewalk. I don't run in the streets. I haven't gotten yelled at being on the sidewalk. Imagine if I get yelled at now. There's a street for a reason.
Yeah. There's people walking there. Why are you running?
I don't know. A lot of the stuff on the Team Store website is kind of
I haven't looked at the team website in a hot minute, but
it's kind of
that the team store at the arena is always dangerous though for me. Like the stuff is expensive and it's like I want so much of it and I'm only there for like a couple days and I panic buy a lot. I won't lie. All right, we got the
one here. Mr. Desert Shark says the dumbass team in Vegas keeps doubling down with everything they do, and I'm here for the memes. Their core values are no core values by signing known douchebag Carter Hart. It'll always be fuck Vegas. Is Chris still a secret fan of Jack Eichel?
See, that's a loaded question right there. It really
makes me someone say he looks like Mr. Tumnus, and it always makes me laugh.
He does. Or Marv from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Am I okay? I do agree that they're no core values. They have no core values.
Yeah, you gotta release a statement for signing a player. Maybe you shouldn't sign that player, but that's just me.
Yeah. There's definitely a reason why there's a statement that needs to be made. Like there's something wrong there, you know what I mean? But it's pretty messed up with everything that has gone on, and just we don't have to get deep into it. But I just hope that at some point in my lifetime, there's significant change in what's accepted and what's not even just in like hockey culture, because it's deeply rooted, but it's society too. It's not just in sports. It's just society as it is. Like the stuff is just kind of like brushed off. A lot of things are just kind of brushed off, and it's pretty messed up, man. It's not a great time. But the question here of, is Chris still a secret fan of Jack Eichel? I am a big fan of the hockey player. When he is wearing the uniform and he's on the ice and he's doing his job and performing in that way, and he's a very, very good hockey player. He's fun to watch. Jack Eichel, the person, does not seem like someone that I could be a fan of. At least not for me. Everyone's different. You don't have to get mad at me for how I feel towards Jack Eichel, but he's very open about different things, about what he likes, and I'm going to be open about it as well with my opinions, and we just don't align on a lot of things. So I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Jack Eichel, the person. It's very hard to kind of separate the person and the player these days. When you're trying to kind of focus on different things, but I don't enjoy him as much as I did. I'll say that. He's still a very good hockey player, but I just wish he would maybe shut his mouth every once in a while. Just be quiet. Just be quiet. Like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't look good when you're pulling people's press passes for asking questions about potentially signing guys, making it seem like you're not, and then doing it. But
yeah, just like it was Mark Lazarus, right?
Yeah,
terrible. Yeah, and just to yank the credentials away, and he couldn't even go to the game that night. So pretty messed up, man. Looks like there was a late question here on Twitter. Do we have an early favorite for most hated commercial? That might be for Lou.
That whiskey commercial, that sing-along song.
The Tullamore Dew one?
Yeah.
Of all the Victory Plus ones, that's probably the worst.
That song that they sing is just stupid. It's cringy.
Yeah,
I've only seen it a few times, but it's
kind of bad.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I oddly though will take that over. I'm so used to with how much I watch YouTube. I get the geolocated ads, So it always gives me Roadrunner Sports ads.
Oh,
and
okay.
I hate them so much. They come on, and I'm just like, I don't want to go to your fucking store.
Or you don't have YouTube Premium?
I need to get it. I mean, I use it
It's
so
worth
much.
It's worth it.
It would help my sanity.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it. Getting premium.
Lewis, actually, I have 2 quick questions for you. One, do you still follow Formula One?
Yeah, they're moving to Apple TV.
Yes, that was my second question. Do you have Apple TV?
I do not.
See, I have it, but I don't know if they're going to make you pay extra. Do you know?
I think they're not. I think if
Okay.
you have it, you get it.
You get it? Okay. Because I know with MLS when they went over there, you have to have the Apple TV like subscription, which isn't a lot, but then you also have to pay for MLS like season pass. So you're paying. It's weird. So I hope F1 doesn't do that because I know Jenny really likes to watch, and I've been tuning in with her. It's a nice little thing that we can watch together. That's not hockey.
They're in Austin this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a normal start for us at least. It's like at noon
for the next few weeks, because then next week is
Vegas.
Mexico and then Brazil,
and then Vegas, not too far away, right?
They're coming to Brazil.
They are coming to Brazil.
Yeah, it's usually Coda and then Mexico and then Brazil.
I would like to get to the Vegas one, even if we didn't if I didn't have tickets to the actual event, just to be there. I would like to see. I mean, it'd be a clusterfuck, but.
Yeah, it looked like a clusterfuck.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to be there while it's happening.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to stand. You know the overhead walking bridges. I don't think you're.
Oh yeah, they close them, huh?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be interesting though. But I think that's all the questions we have. I don't see any more on.
Oh yeah, Desert Clark, because he lives in Vegas and he says don't go there. You don't want to go.
Oh, okay.
I will say we went to Vegas a few years ago during when they were going to be there, like that week. The traffic was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah, it took like an hour just to get a block.
Oh Jesus!
On the strip.
It's a cool race though, at least to watch on TV.
It's not a good actual race. It's a cool spectacle, I would say, but it's not the racing isn't good.
I know a lot of F1 fans, like diehard fans, do not like the Vegas. The
actual racing is not very good.
Yeah. But I think that's it. Anything else you guys got before we sign off here?
I don't know why Lou hates the Lenny Kravitz song so much.
I know. Why are you hating on me?
That fucking song sucks. I mean,
you raining on parade.
It put me in a bad mood.
Why?
Why does it have to?
Why does it be so serious? I'm just having fun.
I hate that song.
Dude, I had that clipped. Since July, end of July. I had the idea of it because of it. The lyrics being "Fly Away."
I held my tongue. I wasn't going to bring it up. I was going to be a good boy for this week. And Jake just had to fucking get me going.
I just
sucks, man. I don't know why you just.
That's okay. You don't have to like it. I'm not sitting here saying I listen to the song daily. I don't have it on my Spotify. I just thought it was fun because I remember hearing it growing up, and I thought it was fun. And then the Ducks with the Fly Together thing. The song is "Fly Away."
We need to come up with a different song.
You have the Creed thing. You have the Creed thing. I just wanted to spice up my little feed with the Lenny Kravitz party.
It doesn't spice anything up. It just gives everybody freaking a headache.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Cannot believe you're rooting for a Ducks loss just so you wouldn't hear "Fly Away" by Lenny Kravitz.
I genuinely kind of want him to tank now.
Ridiculous. You could easily ignore it.
No, I don't, because I read all of our stuff and I can't ignore it.
You don't have to have the sound on.
I know
when you
it's
go through our stories, our Instagram stories.
Lenny Kravitz pisses me off. He is an aggravating person.
Why? God damn.
Fucking Jake, man. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
All right. That's it. for episode 139 of the Late Arrivals podcast. Thank you.
Different video.
Thank you so much for listening. If you stuck around this long to hear about Lenny Kravitz, I applaud you and I appreciate you. If you want to DM the podcast and say, go Lenny, I would appreciate it because I need some help here. I feel like I'm on an island by myself with Lenny Kravitz, so I need some help. Let's get some praise for Lenny in the chat.
I mean, I like the song. It's just...
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's a fun little way to celebrate, and then you get Creed right after. You know, you get Lenny, and then you go to Creed. Like, it's a nonstop party. You know what I'm saying? You get Fly Away, and then you get the Flying Bald Man. Like, it's a perfect combo to me. But anyway, you can follow Late Arrivals Podcast on Twitter and Instagram at Late Arrivals Pod. Wherever you're listening, please leave us a rating and review. We appreciate it a ton. Please follow our Instagram and the pages we so politely asked you to follow in Enchanted Sugar Co. and Ducks Talk. Ducks Talk is a new partner of ours on Instagram, so go check them out. Great page for Ducks News. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, please follow, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, maybe like the video. That's a fun little thumbs up when you click it and it like turns white. It's fun to look at, so do that.
What are you talking about?
YouTube likes. I like when you click the thumb up. It's very fun. So go do that for us. But yeah, that's all, man. 139. We had 2 awesome games to talk about. We had 2 wins out of 3. That's a good start. We'll see how next week goes with the Blackhawks, Predators, and Bruins. But we'll see you next week for episode 140. Thanks for listening. See you then.
All right, bye.
Bye. Go Ducks.
Boy.